All right, we're in. Let's go. Let's do
This
this.
is
Okay, keep
not
going, keep going, keep
financial
going.
advice. Okay. But the idea is still to take shorts, right? To trade with the trend. And we have our
Yes.
entry area over here. And like it had a bullish reaction, So we definitely want to wait for candles to close so that we can get the best info, you know?
Yeah.
And like on the higher time frames, right, we're just observing the downtrend. It looks like price is respecting the 9 EMA. It's still respecting the 9 EMA. It might go to retest the 21, you know?
Hmm.
Same, like we just see a lot of areas of resistance over here, right? With the 9 EMA, the 21 EMA, the 200, and the resistance level. So I just
Yeah.
kind of want to wait for price to actually reach it and then reject it
Okay.
before we get into the shorts. But I totally understand, it looks like, oh damn, it's about to go all the way
Bro,
down real
yeah,
quick.
it literally baited me, bro.
It's okay, bro. The market will bait you. Like before you're in a trade and when you start trading more often, you're gonna understand too that even when you win, the market is still gonna make you lose. Like this morning when I first got up and got on the Discord call, like I won my first trade. And even though I won, because I won, the market pulled me back in and then I lost three consecutive trades, you know? So
Oh,
even though I had success, it's just like it'll suck you back in, you know?
yeah.
So it's all a mental thing. But I just wait for this candle to close, you know? I like this little fair value gap it made over here, right around the resistance level. I'd probably look to enter around over here.
Fair value gap.
Yeah, I use
Oh,
a
I
fair value gap
see.
indicator.
I see.
Like it does highlight all of the little gaps. Not all of them get respected. Not all of them get traded into. Like these little ones are mostly insignificant, but the big ones I always watch for, you know, the
Yeah.
areas of internal liquidity.
So
So,
would could you explain that big fair value gap and like the like how the candles reacted kind of thing? You know what
oh,
I
like
mean?
over here
Yeah, like that whole like string of five candles right there from the big one and then the right. Yeah, so
over
those
here.
ones. The ones where it like goes like
Okay.
wee, wee. Yeah.
So, and like this is just what I've researched and what I've seen on the internet, but fair value gaps are made on the three candle pattern over here, where the low of this, there's a gap between the low of the first candle's wick and the high of the third candle's wick. You
Okay.
see how there's a gap, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like these three candles, that's not the case, right? The wicks are overlapping. So
Hmm.
that's when the fair value gap's made. And when it's red like this, it means that sellers overtook buyers, right? There was massive selling momentum. The sell orders ate up all of the buying orders, right?
Okay.
So there was like orders that got skipped over, basically. So when price retraces it, there are massive sell orders waiting to eat
Yeah.
up these buy orders, and that's why there's the big drop after. But when fair value gaps are made, like what people say is that there's two scenarios. The one right here where the gap's made and it retests. If it retests and rejects, that's for a trend continuation. If it trades through, it'll most likely make what they call an inverse fair value gap, in which it'll make another one to the upside over here,
And then
right?
it'll
And then
it'll
people
come
think
back
that's
down,
a sign
retest, and
of,
then go up.
yeah, so people think if it trades through, that's a sign of a reversal. When it makes the inverse fair value gap, a lot of people like to enter on it for a continuation to the upside.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like you were saying, the fair value gap doesn't have to get respected instantly, right? Like it could be over a period of time.
So this is just what I've observed is that on the smaller time frames, they usually get, okay, not all of them get respected. Like these little ones will probably not get retraced to, today ever.
Yeah.
But on the low time frames, they usually get wicked out of like over here and even over here and over here. But on the high time frames, like if you find fair value gaps on the daily chart, I would usually use those for like swing trades. Like I
Okay.
would use those as targets on swing trades because they kind of act like a magnet to price. So on the higher time frames, like if you see a fair value gap on the daily, it's a good target for a swing trade because you know price is probably going to retrace there. But
Hmm.
on the low time frames, I use it as like an entry mostly. Like if I wanted to take a short here, like one trading idea would be like, okay, we see the downtrend, right? Breaks through, breaks through support, trades through, with a bearish close, creating the fair value gap, and then okay, it retraced and it's retesting the nine and it's rejecting the support, it's turning into resistance. That's an entry point in this fair value gap for like a quick trade, you know.
Okay.
Same with even you could say this way, like, okay, it made a fair value gap and it's retesting now. I'd take, this could be an entry for a long, but of course I wouldn't take a long because I feel like the overall trend is down, so I don't think that's a good idea. But this could be used as like an entry model, you know. So, and then yeah, like contract selection is another big one too. Like I told you about buying in the money. And then the reason why entries are so important is because your option contract has theta, right? I explained the time decay and how if you don't exercise the option, it's going to expire worthless that day.
Yeah.
So the reason why you want to have good entries is because like if you catch let's see, like say you bought a put over here, right? Which would, it's not too great. Like obviously it reversed right then and there. So you'd be losing money the whole way, right? But eventually the contract would come back and then it would start making you money down here, right?
Hmm.
But the problem is because you entered all the way over here, right? Your contract is at break even, right? Right when you get in. Then it's losing
Yeah.
money. Then it's coming all the way back to break even, but it's not going to be at break even like how it was when you entered because time has passed. So theta has been eating at it the whole way. So even though it got back to the original place that you bought it at, it's going to be worth less than when you bought it because of theta. So that's why
Okay.
it's important to only catch or what you want to try and do is obviously catch the moves, the straight red or the straight green.
Hmm.
Yeah, because if you catch like chop or like where price is not moving at all, then it's just going to kill your contract. Or it's not moving much, it's just going to kill your contract. But ooh, how's your contract doing right now?
Um, 6% loss.
Okay. So do you have a stop loss in mind?
Um, no.
Oh,
Um,
oh, you're cooked.
how does stop losses work for puts?
Was stop losses? Okay, so before you get in the trade, you always want to have a stop loss and a take profit outlined for yourself. I usually just mark it out on the chart. Like you might say stop here, TP here. I usually just mark it out. I'm not, I don't hold like some people are like super tight. Like if price even touches the stop loss, they exit, which is okay. And if that works for you, that's fine. But usually I don't think that's a good idea because like you have to observe what price is doing, you know? Like if I set the stop loss here, before these candles were made, and then this one just wicks it, I wouldn't exit because the momentum's not going that way. Even though it did touch that level,
Yeah.
but basically, yeah, before you get in the trade, just have your levels marked out. And as soon as you buy the contract, put in a sell order for your target. As soon as you buy it, put in a sell order and then just wait for it to get filled. So, like, did you put in a sell order?
Um, no.
Put it in. Put in a sell order.
It's just what
Usually,
do I sell it at though? Like,
usually for sales, I usually go by a percentage profit or like if the contract costed $100, you know, depending on what your risk to reward is, you might want to be trying to make $100 back or 150. If you're trying to make 100, then you'd set the sell target at 200, right?
hmm
And it'd be 100% would be the percentage. For day trades, okay, I was always trying to get 100% on day trades, but I don't think that's realistic. I think the best way to do it is when you're first starting out, buy one contract, but as soon as you get comfortable, you can buy multiple and then trim. Usually I'll trim the first one at like 20 or 25%, then the second one at like 50%, and then like the rest of them I'll let run to like 75%. Maybe it does hit 100%, but basically trimming along the way, to secure profits.
yeah,
Because like if you secure a contract at 20%, you secure one at 50%, you know, even if the other ones don't go all the way to 100, you've already secured your money. Even if they reverse and go back, you've already secured some profits. So it's not going to be too bad if things don't go your way.
so
But
can you explain to me, so I understand that when you buy the contract, you're already down money, right? So say yeah, like the contract that we buy the $100,
Mhm.
we wouldn't start making money until after we've made $100 in the trade, right? Technically.
uh no, not necessarily. Like the 100% gain just means like it doubled in value. If
Okay.
your contract costed $100 and you bought a put and price starts going down, it's gonna go up, little by little. Like for every dollar value, there's theta. So it's gonna go up like say the theta or not theta, sorry, say the delta is $10. So if it goes down a dollar, it's gonna make you $10. If it costed 100, it has to move 10, it has to move yeah, $10, right, to make back the 100% gain, right?
Yeah.
Okay, see, oh, 15-minute made the inverted hammer. That's pretty bearish.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a second chart then.
Yeah, like I always console the higher time frame trends. Like things are good, things will look bleak on the 1 minute or the 5 minute, but you got to realize that's just the small time frames. Don't get too caught up in that, because like the high time frames are what matter. The
Mm,
trends on the 15 and the 1 hour, like price might look like it's going up over here, but as long as it's staying below EMAs on the high time frame, you're riding the trend.
yeah. Oh, did you upgrade TradingView?
Me, oh yeah, I did.
Okay.
I have this subscription. Oh, why do they not let you do the two screen on?
Yeah, I have to buy, which I might do soon. I think for today I'm good though. But what
Wait, you can open up multiple tab. I think you can open up multiple tabs though in your browser if you do like
yeah,
split screen that way. I think you can.
yeah, I think I might just go back and forth.
Okay.
But
Or
yeah,
if you have multiple screens, like you have multiple monitors, then like, you know,
yeah,
you
I
could do
think
that too.
I'll figure it out. Yeah, because I right now on my left screen I have my Weeble up,
Mhm.
I don't really want to do it on my phone, so I'm just doing everything on my computer.
Okay, that's understandable. But yeah, once you like, I usually this is my setup actually for day trading SPY. I haven't day traded it in a while. That's why there's no like lines and shit. But I usually have the 1 hour and the 15 minute, the high time frames here that I use for like the ideas, and the confirmations. And then I just have the 5 minute over here that I use to, draw out some nice trend lines and stuff and look for entry models on here. This is how usually how my screen looks. And then I have my phone that I just buy and
Mm.
sell on. But this is my future setup. Looking like a bull flag over here. But anime and oh, your contract must have been doing good. Or is it in the green now?
6% green,
Let's go. Let's go.
but we don't take that. We don't take 6%.
Oh, hey, never get too greedy, man. That's green. 6% is green.
I went red. I went red
Oh.
a lot of percent yesterday.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. Hey, the great thing about options is you can only be 100% red, but you can be 1,000% green.
Facts. Literally factual. Oh, frick. Bullish candle.
Oh, oh. See, but okay, on the 5 minute, right, it might shape up to be a hammer. But if you look at the 15 minute, right, wait for the 15 minute to form because you don't want to make actions based off of the 5 minute candle. You'd rather make them off the higher time frame, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at the 1 minute right now.
Oh my God, bro, don't even look at the 1 minute. Like
Bro,
TBH,
it's
no
bullish
need.
engulfing and it's going up.
No need. Well, like 1 minute, like candle patterns are good info, right? Gives you an idea of what price is doing. But a candlestick pattern on the 1 minute or the 5 minute is not going to overtake the trends on the 15 or the 1 hour. Like if you
Okay.
have a 1 hour inverted hammer, but on the 1 minute you're looking at like, bullish engulfing candles, it's still going to go down.
Okay.
Most likely.
Oh,
But
I'm back in the red. Ah,
it's back in the red.
but I believe.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah. Patience is another thing too. Like your contract, you're monitoring it, right? It's free. It's like the range. It's ranging what? Like you said, it was up 6%, then it was down 6%. Like if it's ranging so little bit, you're safe, right? Like
Yeah.
it's not really going anywhere. Even though the candles might look red, as long as you're monitoring your contract. Like when I'm looking at my futures, I monitor the order flow. When you're in a play, it like shows you the order flow over here, right? And it shows you the buyers and sellers and who's beating who. So
Hmm.
like as long as I'm paying attention to that, like the chart can look however it wants, but as long as you're paying attention to your play and monitoring it, like you know that it's okay. But yeah, no, I just highlighted this purple zone because I feel like that was like our original entry plan over here. So if price ever
Hmm.
retraces, that's like it's a good spot. Delete this. Might make a little bounce here. Yeah,
I'll be right back. A lot of. Uh, yeah. Do, 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 do. Do 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 do. Boo-doo-doo, ba-da-doo, ba-da-doo, ba-da-doo. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-doo. Oh my gosh, he's in the green again. He's in the green again. Ah!
It's looking red.
13%. 13%.
13%. E E. Let's go.
Oh, oh.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, we touched. Oh, that was a long time ago though. So what on the 5 minute, would this candle at 750 be considered a fair value gap also?
750. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yep, exactly.
Okay. So do you think like how do you think the candles from 820 on reacted to that one at all or no?
20. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So right, like there was a fair value gap made here, and price retraced into it and rejected it basically, yeah.
Okay.
It filled the gap because it came all the way up.
Filled the gap
Mm-hmm.
and then rejected the higher fair value gap, right? Okay.
The one that's sitting right around this gap. So if you look at the trend on the 15 minute, right? Low. It made a low here, and then it made a fair value gap pretty much on the same low, right? Like just drag this here. You see how like the trend kind of coincides.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And like the 5 minute time frame is showing these fair value gaps, right? On the 15 minute, it wasn't a fair value gap. If you look at the higher time frame, it didn't
Okay.
make a fair value gap over here. But it did make a fair value gap over here, right? Which is the higher one that it eventually ended up wicking off of, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, always console the higher time frames.
Higher time frames. Okay.
Now,
So
when you
would
want to
you
make
would
decisions, go off the
go
higher
ahead.
time frame to sit. Don't make a decision off of the 1 minute ever or the 5 minute. Like
Okay.
if you it looks scary, like it looks like it's not going your way on the 1 or the 5 minute, always look back to the 15 and see what's going on the 15. Now, if it
Okay.
looks shitty on the 15 or the 1 hour, then it's like, okay, yeah, we might got to get out of here. But
Okay.
if it's just bad on the 1 minute, don't let the candle shake you out.
Always back to the higher time frame.
Always console the higher ones. Yes. Ooh. Now, yeah, now on the 15 minute, obviously got to wait for this guy to close, but looks like it's smooth sailing from this candle to our TP over here. So hopefully it just trades right down there for the lower low.
Hello, hello.
Yes, the lower low.
So did you
Yee.
you used to watch do you still watch Max's videos and stuff or no?
The reason why I watched those videos was because a friend of mine, um, was like He's like, I don't know if he's friends with Max or he knows Max, but he's an admin in Max's Discord.
Oh shoot.
So yeah, so he sent me this is back when I first started. He was like, okay, yeah, just watch these videos and then take some notes. And that was just the first thing he told me to do. So that's the first thing I told you to do. But
Have you
yeah, no,
ever,
oh, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say, have you ever done orb?
Oh, dude, my homies trade orb like every single day.
And they're good?
Yeah.
It's good?
See, that's the thing about it is that a bunch of them trade the orb strategy. Some are profitable with it, some are not. So it's not just the strategy, it's like it's more than that, it's the psychology and it's everything. It's your trading habits and do you revenge trade when you lose? You know? Like
Mm,
do you over leverage your plays and then get punished when you're not right? It's but I think the orb strategy like okay, so today so they trade orb on futures, which is this stuff right here, NQ. They traded on NQ. Today, the orb strat would have fucking made you fat, you know? It's like you would have made if you just played the opening range breakout, obviously it broke out to the downside. If you just got in puts, like you would have been banking. But yesterday, I know a bunch of them played orb and they got like punished because like on days where it doesn't break out of the range, like days like this where it's not like a strong breakout of the range, or it looks like it's breaking out to the upside over here, but eventually
hmm.
rejects. Like a bunch of them got punished, or like I talked to a couple of them and they all had red days yesterday. Like even over here, like I don't know, I just feel like the orb strategy is good if you can be consistent and trade it consistently. But the reason why I don't do it is because like, or I don't limit myself to only doing it because I feel like there's really good trading opportunities if you just like read price action. Like over here, right? Like if you this is the 15-minute and this is they usually use the 15-minute for the range, right? So the opening range would be from this candle's low to this candle's high, right? And as soon as it
Yeah.
breaks out of the range and closes above would be this candle here. So what you take longs and then get punished and then you're like, oh crap, I got punished. Let me reverse my position to the downside, and then you get punished again. And then and then you enter again and you hit chop and then like your contract dies. But like I traded this day yesterday and I made good because I caught this move here. Not the opening
Okay, I
range
think your
breakout.
screen got frozen.
Oh crap. Oh dang. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you, but I'm still on QQQ right now.
Oh dang. Dude.
Maybe try unshare then share again.
Um okay, wait. Here we go. Can you see NQ now?
Oh, yes, now I can. Yeah.
Okay. So like I was just going over this example, right? Like today, if you decided to trade orb, right? You mark
Yeah.
out the 15-minute range is from here to basically like over here, right? Those two green lines are like the range. The
Hmm.
first candle that closes out of the range would be this one here. And that's the confirmation that they use to take a long, right? If it closes above, they're going long. If it closes below, they're taking shorts. But if you
Yeah.
took a long here, look at what would happen to you. You'd get smacked around, you know?
Hmm.
And like you could take the L there, but if you're a bad trader, you're gonna revenge trade and be like, okay, it's going down now. Now you buy a put over here, and then what? It goes back up, and then you're gonna get screwed again. And then, but like the reason why I don't limit myself to trading the orb strategy is because I feel like if you're just trying to play this range, right? What I did was look at price action. Okay, it looks like it's chop, right? It looks like it's just trading sideways and consolidating. A strong breakout of the range is unlikely, right? And it never happened. So what I did was I just waited and I just watched the price action. I didn't trade the orb, right? And price pretty much made an ascending channel, ascending triangle, whatever you want to call it, right? And I just waited for the break to the downside, break out of the trend change, and then I entered shorts. And then I made good over here. I was able to trade this candle, which was like one of the best moves of the day. Like obviously if you caught this reverse, like you're crazy, but like if you were just trading orb, like I feel like there's better opportunities if you can just observe price action and formulate a game plan. You don't just have to say this is the range. If it breaks out, I go long. If it breaks down, I go short. I feel like that's too like tunnel vision of thinking. Just in my opinion, the strategy does work. Like I know people who have traded it successfully and made a lot of money doing it, but like yeah, I don't know. Like I always trade like even just observing an uptrend, trend change, you can catch a move here. Or if you just observe, like I didn't trade orb here, even though it would have made you a lot of money if you played it to the downside. But I waited for this downside move, the consolidation, right? You see the downtrend forming, and then you can either do like a trend continuation and catch the little move here, or you can wait for the trend breakout and trade the uptrend here. There's a lot of different like ideas that you can formulate, more than just saying like this candle high, this candle low. It's
Mhm.
simple, but I think like I don't know, I like to look at the charts. I'm always formulating like trade ideas. If I see an idea like that I think I can trade, then I'll trade it. But I
Yeah.
understand why people like Orb. It's just like it's simple, it's easy, it's always quick. But I don't know. Personally, I do trade it sometimes, but I always look for different opportunities in the charts. Ooh, how's the contract doing? Up, she's got to be up a little
Back
bit.
back to 12%.
Okay, okay. It's not bad. 12%. Eesh. Uh, yeah. Yeah, price hovering right around yesterday's low. If it breaks down, it's definitely gonna go down.
So what? You're thinking about making this YouTube channel with me or what?
Dude, like I said, bro, even if we're not good, and even if we lose money,
Bro,
content
this is
creation
yeah, this is
is
fun,
goaded.
bro.
Content creation is goaded. Like before you're good, like it'll take time to get good, but if you can build an audience, once you get good, it'll be so like, it'll be easy. It'll be
Yeah.
easy. Yeah, because like a lot of people, like even like Max and like what's that guy's name? Like TJR or something.
Yeah.
He has a lot of clips on Instagram, but like they do make good money trading, but they make a lot of money just by making content.
Hmm.
Like all the videos they make and stuff, all the information that they sell people. Like if we got super good, we could make our own Discord and you could just charge people to be in it.
Yeah.
and you
And
just give
I'd
your like
say
call
I'd
outs.
say we're pretty interesting fellows, you know?
Definitely. Definitely. Hell yeah.
We might have
Yeah,
to
no, me.
move back to Discord. I guess I'll have to upgrade if I want longer time.
Oh, yeah, wait. I saw that. It says there's only a minute left on Zoom. Like, I
Yeah,
didn't know
I
they
didn't see
limit
that.
Zoom calls like that. Bro, what is this
I think it's
scamming?
40 minutes if you're free.
Man,
I
this
didn't
whole
know Zoom
time
would
I thought
like
you could
that.
just go on a Zoom. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, that's so scam.
Well,
Fucking Zoom.
all right, all right, folks. I guess this is the end of this period. We'll be back tomorrow with
Sheesh.
some more trades. This is my boy Alua.
Yeah. Special guest, special
Follow
guest.
him, like, comment, subscribe on all of his posts and notifications.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
and we'll see y'all in the next one
Yeah, we gonna get rich soon.
very soon.